Chat, we need to get to this last video because it is one you've been waiting for. I have been holding on to this for a week now. You guys have been wanting to see this. I have been wanting to see this. It is time. Yes, you know what's coming. We've been waiting for this one. It is Scott and the Solotherm 20mm anti-tank rifle.
Bang.
It is fucking kaboom time. Let's fucking go.
What in the world is that? Oh, this is my 20mm anti-tank rifle. Looks pretty old. Oh yeah, it's pretty old. It was made around World War II. Yeah, seems like a great idea. How about your ammo? I'm sure you've got some fresh ammo for it, right? No, actually, I have some original ammo, and this is about 100 years old. You know, you're not the sharpest crayon in the shed, are you? You're...
Holy shit, he's firing 100-year ammo through this thing? Holy fuck. Okay. I do not mean to imply anything in regards to Scott. This is just like a mind-blown comment here. Whose balls did he have to fondle?
What's that about those who don't study history?
Like, whose balls did he have to fondle to not only get the gun, but the ammo for it? Holy shit. That's impressive that he got the 100-year-old ammo. Yeah. I won't tell you, but his name rhymes with Pulverine.
15-inch neck scar isn't tingling or anything. You're not having like second thoughts. Now, I don't really see a problem at all. Wait, what are you doing? I'm calling an ambulance just in advance. Hello? I need an ambulance sent to my location. Dude, right? I don't need an ambulance. No, I don't need to know where to dig. I think you called 811. No, I need an ambulance. Right now.
I don't get the joke. What is 811?
What's
As
up,
Alucard
everybody?
said, bitches love cannons.
I don't get the joke. What is the 811 joke? I'm sorry, I don't get that. Dig alert? What the hell is dig alert? What is that? Really? I'd never heard of that. Okay, I learn something new every day. I did not know that there is a phone number to call for you to check for a dig spot. Interesting. Okay.
It's Scott and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics, and I'm super excited about today's video because today I get to feed my big bore addiction. I am dedicated to bringing you the biggest guns in the world, and today I have one of the largest guns I have ever seen in my entire life. I present to you the Solotherm 20mm anti-tank rifle. So just for comparison's sake, today I brought out a Barrett M82A1. This thing has a 20-inch barrel and is chambered in 50 BMG, which is a gigantic round. But this gun compared...
Okay. Chat, quick question. Does anyone else... I know he's comparing it to the 20mm. Does anyone else think that the barrel on this Barrett is a little small? Is it just me, or does this barrel look about, like, is this like half the barrel length I think it should be? On the, Okay, it is a short barrel, it's not just my eyes. Okay. That's why, I see, put that down, I never really see the comparison he's making. Okay, it is a CQB short barrel bomb. Okay, just wanted to make sure I wasn't going crazy and my eyes weren't playing tricks on me. Sure it is, Carex. If that makes you feel better. It is totally average. Yes.
To the Solarthurn looks like a deer rifle. This thing right here weighs roughly 120 to 130 pounds. It's about 7 foot long, and it's chambered in the Solarthurn 20 millimeter round, which is 20 by 138 millimeters. Okay, so let me just show you what.
Wolfie? A true Chad. That's who does CQB with the 50 BMG. A true Chad.
We're working with here. This is the Barrett 50 BMG mag, and that is not a small magazine. That is very large, but when it's compared to the Solarthurn mag,
Wow.
I mean, it just dwarfs it.
That's a lot of boom.
Top view, and that is
Holy
a pretty big
shit.
difference. So the 50 BMG mag holds 10 rounds of 50 BMG, while the Solarthurn holds 8 rounds of 20 millimeter, and it is a semi-automatic
big
rifle.
Fucking boom.
Now the 50 BMG has 660 grain rounds, while the 20 by 138 millimeter is packing a 2,330 grain round. So now let me show you the 20 by 138 millimeter 20 millimeter round compared to some rounds you may be familiar with. So here it is compared to a...
Okay, hang on. I will move. I'm in the way. Hang on. Hang on. Move me and move you. Hang on. Where are you guys? There we go. We'll be back as soon as he finishes this part. Look at that comparison.
A 22 long rifle, 50 BMG, 700 Nitro Express. That's one of the largest safari cartridges in the world.
It's as big as me.
Magnum 30-06,
Look at that.
223,
It's
and
as big as me, chat.
And for those of you who are not around firearms that much, here is the 20 millimeter compared to a Kimball soup can, and here it is compared to a 12-ounce soda. And yes, it's soda, not pop, not cola, soda.
Sorry, Scott. It's pop. It will forever be pop to me. Sorry. Yeah, Seamus, I'm there with ya. It's pop forever and a day.
And if you also love Mellow Yellow as much as I do, hit that subscribe button. And if you don't like Mellow Yellow, well, you should hit that subscribe button anyways, because we got some good stuff here. All right, it's finally time to shoot this thing, and I would be lying to you if I said I wasn't just a little bit nervous, you know, due to past events. But I am also very excited. So I'm going to tell you a little bit more about this firearm while we load it. So, this thing has a very, very stout spring for the recoil system. So stout that you cannot pull it back. So this thing has a literal bike chain inside it and a crank. So your crank is right here.
Oh my God.
Pulls out, and then you literally just start cranking it. We'll do 1, 2, 3.
Oh my
and now
God.
It is all the way back. But before you shoot it, you have to return this back to the starting position. So now you'll go backwards, 3 cranks, and then you're ready to go. Here's a closer look for you.
Wow. Can you imagine if the gunner that was working this anti-tank rifle forgot to reposition that crank handle afterwards? Can you imagine the level of force that crank handle would spin at with that first shot? Because that's probably what would happen. If you know, he's got it cranked, it would be like if you left the charging, it'd be the same, you know, concept as if you left the charging handle on an M4. If you pull the charging handle back and you left the charging handle back when you fired, well, considering your positioning on the rifle when you're holding it, try your face, because his shoulder is going right here. So I'm guessing his face is going to be right about here. And so, like, I'm thinking your face and probably part of this arm and the handle would be gone. Because this thing would just spin with the force of a fucking hurricane. You think? Hang on. Yeah, nope, you're right. Yeah, Doc, you're right. His cheek would be to the left side of the stock, but his shoulder would be to the right side for pulling the trigger. And ouch. Now, depending on what I'm about to see in the next few minutes, I may have a moment and want to.
3 cranks, and then you're ready to go. Here's a closer look for you. That is what pulls the bolt back. A literal bike chain. You may be thinking this thing is going to have a tremendous amount of recoil, but sadly, I don't think it's going to. Because of its weight, its muzzle brake, and it has a reciprocating barrel, it actually tames the recoil quite a bit. So that kind of makes me sad, but I still think it's going to be a blast. You have 2 options for your sights.
Literally.
You have iron sights, which that just flips up. And then you have a scope here on the side, and this one is actually still crystal clear. So I'm going to put the mag in now, but we're going to have a little bit of a surprise when I do. That's one of its nifty features. As soon as you put that mag in, it's going to load the first round. But after you go through your entire 8-round mag, it will lock the bolt back and automatically eject the mag. And I'm sure you may notice that the berm looks a little bit different, and that's because we had to take extra safety precautions when shooting this gun. When it comes to rounds this big, you do not want to shoot at anything angled, even dirt. You need a flat surface. So, came out here with my tractor and gave my berm a facelift. Normally I would just lay on the ground, but I am oh so sweaty, and I do not want to pick up a bunch of dirt, grass.
But Tommy, you're right. I mean, the technology for the time that they put into this, the rifle is doing. Actually, with the 20mm, this is a gun. This is not a rifle. This is a gun at this stage. Is doing a lot of work. It's automatically chambering it when you put in the magazine. When it's empty, it automatically ejects it for you. I mean, holy crap! And the fact that the recoil, he said, is going to be minimized by the weight, by the reciprocating barrel, by the muzzle brake. This is an impressive fucking gun. You have to wind it up once, Doc. Once you have to wind it. And it's only 3 cranks and you're done. I honestly don't know if I would be a little hard pressed to crank this up to the level of cannon. This is like that in between rifle and cannon where it is literally just a gun. I don't know. Yeah, exactly, Hitomi. It's like on that borderline. Okay, kitten, thank you for coming by. Have a great night. Do they call them Canarons pretty often? Okay. I wonder if that's colloquially or officially. Ah, okay, Shannon. Okay, I can see your point there. A cannon being the size of the round, but rifle because of the method of firing. Okay, I can see that. I can see that.
So I'm gonna lay on a piece of cardboard today. Oh yeah. Get situated here. Okay,
Here we go.
Let's ride the lightning. Holy
Wow.
cow.
Wow, did that jump. You know what? He's had worse kick. He's had worse kick than that. And that was cool, like, watching the barrel reciprocation. That was freaking cool seeing that. Hang on, let me back it up again. Watching the barrel movement on that was cool. That was really cool. What do you mean the mag couldn't handle it, J-Rox? Mag handled it fine, it's still in place. That where you saw the jitter from the mag? That was the bolt rechambering the next round with such force it vibrated the magazine. That's what you saw, J-Rox. You saw the magazine vibrating on its own, kind of independently of the rest of the kick, and that's the level of force from the bolt slamming home a fresh round into the breech. That's what you saw.
Oh my gosh! Dude! Okay, it ejected the mag.
Oh! Oh! I thought he had more than one round in there. Okay. You're right, it did eject the mag. Okay, I'm sorry, I thought he had more than one round and it was just the mag was vibrating from the bolt. But it was just one round ejection, so it didn't pop it out like I was expecting when he said ejected it. Ow. When he said it ejected, I thought the magazine would literally pop out. Not just kind of detach. I was expecting it to literally pop out and land like right here. Yeah, Doc, unlocked it does feel is a better word to describe that. It's okay. And yeah, if he'd said unlock, the magazine, because it didn't actually eject, and that's kind of the verbiage kind of threw me off there when you said it ejects it.
That is stinking awesome.
You think so,
I totally
Carrots?
just fell in love. Something I failed to mention about the Solar Third. You'll notice here this trigger is absolutely huge. It's actually a 2-finger trigger. Not 1 finger,
Wow.
2, and it is very stout and takes a very long time to pull it back. So that means you better have some flinch control because you have to keep those sights lined up for quite a while. All right, ignore this hole. That may have been when we were making sure the gun was safe. Just take a look at this hole. Spray painted a big circle here. I was aiming about here. We hit right there, and I have to tell you,
Oof.
that looks pretty deep. That's a big old hole. I mean, get my whole arm in there. So this gun is pretty old.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say anything. Fuck.
And from what I understand, it has not been fired much, and ammo is not exactly easy to find. So I want to know if these rounds are good enough to actually get this thing to cycle. So I have 3 rounds, and we're going to take another whack at it. Just going to watch my fingers. You definitely don't want them anywhere near that bolt when it closes.
Wow. Okay, it did it that time. It did it that time. So, you guys were right. If it had a more full mag, it actually would full on eject when it goes empty. You guys, who was it? Was it Doc? Was it you that said that? Absolutely correct. Red Bastard? Not yet. With that kick. Wow. There it goes. There's the ejection right into him. Now I need a cigarette. And yeah, I hope he shoots a ballistic dummy. I hope he does.
Holy cow, dude. Holy cow. Ejected the mag. Look at the ground right here where this bipod is digging into the ground. Look at this side over here. Just eating the dirt.
Oh, man.
Sadly, she not be kicking. Okay, I think I have established that the gun will function 100%. I am tired of shooting dirt. Let's
Yeah? Seamus, you're right. I mean, in this case, it is absolutely the bipod doing its job. The bipod, the reciprocating barrel, and the muzzle brake. 100% doing its job. Abso-fucking-lutely.
just take a few shots at a few targets and see what kind of energy.
Rat Bastard, unfortunately, because of the level of penetration this thing may have, he probably cannot do so safely. The risk of penetrating the vehicle, but the round penetrating the vehicle causing deformation or an adjustment in the flight could cause that round to go off target even if you put it in front of the berm, and thus, that round is traveling for a while and will be very dangerous. So my guess is, for safety reasons, he probably can't shoot it at a vehicle. He just doesn't have the facilities to do so. That's all.
Transfer we get out of this 20 millimeter.
I do still hope he does it to ballistics dummy though.
That mag is already just out because I only loaded one round.
Oh, okay. So that's why it didn't flat out eject the first time, is because after you load the one round, the magazine is already loose. So after you load that one round, the weapon goes, oh, you're empty, and it already kind of loosens it, but doesn't actually fall and eject it. Because it's not in the process of, okay, that makes sense now.
Okay.
Xanax, I think there's a similar risk with the steel plate.
I'm going to use the scope this time. Kind of hard to get up on it.
Oh, he was kind of off on that one. Oh, he just clipped
Honestly,
it.
I'm surprised I hit that. Shooting one 5-gallon water jug definitely was not enough, but we still put one heck of a whopping on that thing. Okay, I hit here and blew out the side. So I'm thinking I'm hitting a little to the left. Actually, I was wrong. Looked at the slow-mo footage. Turns out I hit to the right. So this time I'm going to aim a little bit to the left, and I'm going to be shooting at a 4-inch cinder block, which honestly, that's literally like a piece of paper to this 20 mil. Let's see.
This thing is going to explode.
Holy cow!
There. And every time, that looks beautiful. Oh yeah, good fucking boy. Kaboom.
Yeah, I'd say we hit it. Also, I'd say my earplugs were not in all the way. So at this distance...
Oh, yo. Oh, tinnitus, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, though I can no longer hear you speak.
It looks like I am hitting about 5 inches to the right and a little low. So that time I aimed at the edge of the cinder block and I almost hit dead center. We pretty much turned this to gravel, no problem. Now I'm kind of curious to how much concrete we could actually make it through this thing, but that's for another day. I do have one more target for today's video though, and I'm pretty excited about it. So our last target...
Fuck yes! He's bringing out the ballistics dummy. Okay, okay.
YASSSSSSS.
Fuck yes!
Target is going to answer an age-old question. What would a 20mm anti-tank rifle do to a zombie? Little cicada shell.
Chat, I'm scared. I'm scared he's gonna be off target and he's not gonna hit the dummy bust. I'm scared. Because this thing is slightly off and he's only got so much ammo. I'm scared he's not gonna hit it. And I want to see this round obliterate this zombie bust. He's not gonna point blank it. Hey, tell me, Grand Thumb used I think a 105mm tank shell, not a 20mm anti-tank round.
Those are always fun. Yeah. Get this thing loaded up one last time. Ah, such a big mag. Okay, let's see if my
Fingers
Kentucky
crossed,
windage
chat.
is true.
Okay, first, LaRuck, perfect fucking timing. Perfect fucking timing on that alert. And yes, he got the zombie head.
Wow.
Here we go. We're gonna see this a couple times. Oh my god. We're seeing it again. We are seeing that again.
This is Sparta!
Yeah, hang on. I will do the super slow-mo. One more time in super slow-mo. Oh, Jesus. Like, popped it like a fucking balloon. Oh, God, there's nothing left. Jesus. Good night, potato.
Okie dokie. I'd say I hit it. So I was aiming very high and to the left. I was almost aiming above his head to the left, and we still managed to hit the cheekbone on this side. So I know that my consistency with these rounds is a little bit
No,
off,
we cannot,
but
bastard.
still, we did a lot of damage. We painted this berm, and I feel like we're about to open up a portal to another dimension from all these rounds of 20 mil hitting my berm. Well, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought about the 20mm Solitherm in the comment section down below, and let me know what you'd like to see me do with it next. Did you really think that you were going to get out of this video without getting destroyed? If you did indeed enjoy today's video, be sure and give it a like. And if you're not subscribed to Kentucky Ballistics, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Made
That's
chains.
very satisfying. Ow!
Gold
Oh, my
chains.
horse flies. Also, be sure and check me out on all other social media platforms.
And yeah, that is a very nice truck.
Down below, along with a link to KentuckyBallistics.com, where you can pick up a shirt that is not drenched in sweat. Unless you want one that's drenched in sweat, and I don't know, maybe we can do that for you. I don't know.
Are you offering, Scott? Is you offering? I don't care. I don't care.
I'll talk to Bunker Branding. And as always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics. I'll see you next time.
Oh, jeez. Oh, the tree! He took down the whole tree! Oh, that was great. Well worth the wait. That was well worth the wait, chat.